Hello and welcome to NoMansSky, everybody. ElanPaul here with your weekend anomaly mission. This is the weekend mission of October 31st through November 2nd, 2025. So let's go ahead and get our mission started this week and see what we got going on. I've gone ahead and put in my regular Corvette so I don't get stuck in the corridors of a ship that I had no control over. Yeah, I need to redesign that brick, I guess, huh? Yeah, you like my flapping little buddy up top there? I hope you do. Don't ask me. I'm sure you're already asking, why is he leaving the Anomaly? Yeah, Paul doesn't really know. Paul was just leaving as if he was doing another mission like anything else. I guess it's because I've been doing so many speed runs lately. The first thing you do is you quick get in your ship and get out of there. You know, that's unfortunate, but this is what happens. So now you do notice that multiplayer is turned off. It's still having a little bit of trouble when you have multiplayer on in the Anomaly, that you may land in a spot that's already occupied by another ship and you can't see that ship. So there's a little bit of crossover there and that can cause some problems. So just be careful about that. You notice I don't have a ladder on this ship. I may have to redesign it if I want to put a ladder to get up to the roof, but for now I'll just use the hatch as usual. Anyway, here we are at the Nexus. Let's see what our mission is for the day. Substantial losses. Oh, we have to collect Fecium. Hey, I haven't seen a Fecium mission in I can't tell you how long. It's collecting poop time. We get to collect poop. Great. Let's see, 1800 Quicksilver, and we get a circuit board out of it. Circuit boards are kind of expensive items, so it's nice to get that. And the usual 346 nanites. Your secondary reward may differ from mine. You may not get a circuit board, you may get something else, but you'll always get the 1800 Quicksilver. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to head back to that old ship over there, my Space Beetle, and head on out. Pretty cool. Wonder projector. If in case you're wondering how that is done, you use a wonder projector and choose a creature. You have to get it oriented right, but as you put the wonder projector down, you can change the size of the wonder projector, and it will project a larger creature than usual. I'm actually fascinated by the fact that it still works. I really thought that would break a long time ago, but it hasn't. So we're good to go. So we'll take our companion along and we'll head out to whatever system it's going to throw us at. I still say it'd be great if we could take Corvettes and do loop-de-loops while we're in hyperspace. I think that would be pretty cool. But not to happen. Alright, here we are. Okay, there's the space station down there. We just got to wait for the mission to kick in and tell us where we need to go. Over that way. Okay, so we're going to go over here. This is an unknown planet, it says. Let me check that. Blighted. Activated indium. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Let's see if we have to go straight to the spot or not. Activated indium, it's not so much the metal, but it's the activated part. It means that this place can have some really nasty storms. And if I'm looking at the planet right now, it looks like it's already undergoing a storm, so we may have an issue with that. We'll see what happens here. High sentinel activity, but not aggressive, so at least there's that. Alright, target planet reached, so we don't have to worry about getting to a specific spot on the planet. Okay, so we have to land the ship and search for... Oh, it's saying search for activated indium deposits? Okay, so we just have to gather activated indium. We don't have to gather Fecium. Oh, that stinks. I was looking forward to a nice mission of gathering poop for once. That would have been great. As you know with me. So why don't we take the easy way out? Sure, shall we? And down we go. Skydiving aspect of this game has absolutely been fantastic. I have loved it. Oh, wind event. This ought to be interesting. Let's see what happens if I get caught in a tornado from this height. Look at that. Look at that. Is that awesome or what? Unbelievable. Wow. I mean, I'm just speechless. I'm not even saying anything because I think it's just the coolest thing in the world. I would love to get a shot of that with lightning hitting nearby. But it never quite happens at the right time, and then you have to freeze frame it. See what I mean? Plus, you don't have the right coloring and everything like that. Maybe if we do that. That's actually not bad. Hold on, hold on. Better lighting. This is great. You can do stuff like this, right? Let's put it over there. What do we get? No. Over here. Yeah, it's got the right mood. You got to get the right mood. I like it. Oh, looks like the storm might be over, so I think we got lucky. Oh, nope, there's a tornado right there. What in the world? That is a first. I've never been caught in a tornado while skydiving, but the tornado looks like it's dying out. Okay, good deal. And down we go. Not bad. Alright, so our whole purpose here is that we need to look for activated indium, and we need to gather it. Okay, so we've got some over here. 185. I was really hoping for the Precium one, man. I know that sounds weird, but I haven't had one of those particular missions in a long time, and this is a situation where they've been like not providing those missions, but I always thought it was hilarious. Alright, here we go. So it wants me to gather 978. So we want to go, obviously, with our manipulator. But if you use your T and R buttons, you can actually increase and decrease the size on a keyboard of the deposit you get. You would think that by going larger, you'll get more amounts, but it's actually the other way around. You want to go with the smallest setting, which will get you the tightest beam and be able to gather more activated indium. Now we'll probably have to hit more than one deposit. Normally even a rich deposit like this one might net us about 500 to 600, but maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it's richer than we thought and we'll get a lot more. And it's always good to have some extra activated indium or indium, because activated indium has like a 1-to-4 ratio in regards to turning it into chromatic metal. So we'll see here in just a minute. And it's a little slower going. When you're on the tighter beam like this, it picks it up slower. So yeah, it can take a little while to pick it up, but... Journey milestone? What did I just get? Oh, 20 days on an extreme world. Yep. I haven't gotten that achievement with this particular character. I have on my first main save, I've gotten all the achievements as far as that part is concerned. Those kind of weird ones of how many days spent and how many miles walked and all that crap. So... yeah. We just finished a storm. What in the world? Okay, how much do we have total? Alright, we're up to... really? 280? Alright. So this is going to be a nasty storm. I'm going to go ahead and recharge my toxic protection in just a minute. Now what you can do too, if you want, I'm going to go to the side here and I'm going to carve down a little bit. These guys don't care about you carving into activated indium. Go down the side, carve yourself a nice gap all the way down as far as you can get, and then you're in a storm like this, drop down into that gap and carve underneath. Okay, now this is an old Beeble Bum and actually an old player's trick on doing this, and then go underneath it. You got an extreme wind event. Now these will not prevent you from getting sucked out by a windstorm, okay? So be advised on that. But you'll notice that the further I go in, it'll go a little broader on the hole here. Okay, you'll see that the extreme storm is no longer affecting me because I'm underneath. Oops, terrain manipulator, there we go. And then you just carve from underneath. Just try not to make too many holes in the ceiling, okay? And just stay under here and you can do the same kind of mining without being affected by the storm. It's a trick that a lot of folks have learned over the years. And you're going to pick up a little bit more silicate powder. Oop, depleted. But that's okay, because you need to recharge and keep a good amount of silicate powder on you anyway for recharging your terrain manipulator. It's the cheapest way to recharge it. So far no wind events have affected me, but it could pull me out of here, and I've had to do it before. What is going on? That's the second time it's reset, or third time now. Very weird. So yeah, these planets have unpredictable storms to them, so you just do the best you can with them. And like I said, just carve from the sides. Let me see how much we got thus far. We're up to 572, so maybe this deposit will be big enough to get us all 978 of it. Now, your amount that you're supposed to get may vary as well. You may not have to get, nearly 1,000. You may have to only get half the amount I get. Depends on also, there's a lot of factors that it depends on. I suspect it has to do with how many hours you've spent in the game, how far along you've gotten, things like that. So, at least that's my theory. Okay, see we got holes over there that we've developed, but that's okay because it shouldn't affect us over the way over here. So let's move to a different spot and keep going. We still have a bunch over our head that we can carve into as well. And it's a pretty good deposit. I have to say that if you keep it on the tight beam like this, this is going to work out very, very nicely for us here. There we go. Made it out of that edge. You know, it's funny that the physics really don't make sense here, that if we carve an entire hole out of this, we still have a lump of rock over our head, it should come plummeting down and just flatten us, but for some reason it doesn't do that. And God forbid they should start doing that, because that would suck for all of us. There we go. Alright, where are we at? It's actually telling us already. We're at 869. We only got about 100 to go. At the bottom right, it will keep track of it. If that goes away like it just did, just hit your H button on your keyboard, and it should pull it back up again. It reset again. Okay, you see how the sky went clear for a moment? Alright, and we're back into the extreme toxicity again. We're almost there. As you can see, we're almost there. And we did uncover ourselves. All right, so it's done, and we have to deliver it. Now, my suggestion is get yourself a couple hundred more if you don't already have some. You can duplicate this stuff. You can get more if you, in other words, you can duplicate this stuff later on, but it's a good idea just to go ahead and take it. Okay, now we're completely uncovered, so there's a good chance that the whatever tornado is going to appear may suck us right out of here. Will I die? That's the question. Now, if my name was Delta, I probably would. You can hear it coming. Alright, where's my ship at? Ship is that way. Sounds like it's right there. It's trying to pull me out. See that? It's trying to pull me out. Whoa, that was close, man. Wow. Alright, what do you think? Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's go for a ride. So that's what a tornado does to you. Now, I got a fully charged jetpack, so I should be okay. Look at that tornado over there. Just have enough to get a safe landing. Nothing like those tornadoes that you get on the gas giants, huh? But there's multiples all over the place. Alright, my ship is over there. Okay. At least, oh, that's right, my ship is actually up there. Okay, let's pull it in. Let's pull it in over there instead. There we go. Now I wonder what would happen if I'm in my ship and standing. Let me close the hatch. There we go. Will it be able to suck me out of my ship? That's a good question, huh? There's no real way to tell, but I love experimenting. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to pull me out of the ship. Because your ship, you enter into a zone, if you will, that's different from a building, so I don't think it'll work. Alright. Let's head out. So just make sure your jetpack is in good shape and you don't use all of your fuel to try to get yourself out of it. Just go with the flow, take it easy, and you don't have anything to worry about. Alright, how far away is this thing? Oh, it's pretty far away. Okay, let's go ahead up into the upper atmosphere and get some speed going. There's a lot of lightning right there. I was hoping to get a nice picture of the ship with all that lightning. That would have been pretty cool.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Boy, the storm just really wanted to keep going, though, didn't it? That's really kind of crazy. I don't know, I liked it. Oop, hello. Where are you going? How far did I pass it? Okay, I didn't pass it too far. Alright, oh, it looks like this is it. Alright, so let's go a little further. Okay, get out of the cockpit. Now, we can't land there. So, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to beam down, so I'm going to just jump down there. There you go. Not a problem. Easy peasy. How much did I end up with all total, let me think? Oh, 1,066. Oh, pretty good. It's a pretty good amount. That was a pretty good deposit, I'd say. Delivery lockbox prepared, accessing. This must be Polo's secure lockbox. I should deposit the item and register my delivery. Oh, and see, it only takes 750. So even though it told us to get 968 or whatever it was, 750 is all they want, so you end up with a couple hundred more. Delivery successful. We're done. Alright, now I gotta find my way back out of here. Ah, look at that. That's a pretty cool looking Explorer class, man. I love the X-Wing version of it, and plus it's got the symmetry that's I've always liked about those ships. 11.7 million right there. What was it, a B class? Yeah, B class. Nice. See, the symmetry on those, also very nice. Nice little fighter. I always like checking out the ships while we're here. Alright, so where is the beam up terminal? I think it's up here, don't you? I think it's all the way up top, isn't it? Yep, it's all the way up top. Let's go all the way up to the top. Where are you? Is it up there? Did I really? No. Oh, it's all the way on the ground? Oh, you stink. Yeah, it's underneath. There it is. Okay, we found it. Alright. Off we go. Back to the ship. Okay, so we're done here. All we need to do is go back to the Anomaly. Off we go. There we go. And that should take care of everything for this. Now, at the time of this video, it is Friday the 31st, so keeping in mind that the expedition breach is nearing its end. If our estimates are correct, it should end on Thursday morning. And then we have rumors have been flying that there's going to be another expedition coming out on its heels, like on Friday. I haven't seen anything yet. I do have my doubts that Hello Games has never done something like that before in its entire existence. Had back-to-back set, like shortened one and then came out with another one immediately. But it's not like they haven't done things where they've had back-to-back expeditions. So, and I'm still not seeing anything from Sean Murray over on the Twitter pages. So, I don't think he's. I don't think it's going to be true. But you know, I've been wrong before. So just keep your eyes peeled. Watch Twitter, or X as they call it now, and see if Sean Murray posts an emoji over the weekend. And if he does, that means we do have something coming up. Alright, so we're going to go back here. Again, in the Nexus, as soon as you select this, if you don't do anything else, you can change your exit setting. Right now it's going to return to the home system, which I'm going to do. You can change it to stay in the mission system as well, if you want to do more, you know, traveling around in here and check the place out. So, but I'm going to stay as return to home system. Let's go ahead and get our complete, and we're all done. So this mission is complete and finished. Over here at the Quicksilver vendor, I don't think there's anything new coming out. Exotic items, number 1. We do. Looky. Looks like we have the Livingstone decal, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And the Bones of Justice decal. Okay, we got 3 more to unlock. The Atomic decal, the Extinction decal, and the Bone Broth decal. So these all have something to do with different aspects of the game. So very interesting. Very interesting. Bone Broth, Extinction, Atomic, Bones of Justice, Living Stone. Interesting, don't you think? Very interesting. I wonder if they have something to do. So our community research is in Tier 3 at 39%, and it should complete out before our next expedition, so watch for that. Alright, so check out the vendor. The more of these missions you do in the Anomaly, the more it contributes to that. And then finally, here's your terminal for the expedition. So if you haven't done it yet on one of your saves, get it done. I haven't done it on one of my saves. I'm going to have to get that done this evening or over the weekend at some point, probably late. There will be no stream this weekend for me. You will not see me again until possibly Wednesday morning. I'll have a Wednesday morning thing. I took off from work to get some things done in preparation for a certain event coming up that some of you know about. And in preparation of that, I took that day off as well. So we may be getting an extra few hours stream in that day. Alright guys, so that is it for me. I'm going to go into my ship here and do a quick save. You can either get in and out of your ship, or if you're smart enough like me to have your own save point. Haha! Look how sneaky I was. So let's have a seat. I want to thank you all for watching. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we will see you again next time. Take care, everybody.